Thank you for visiting the Coin Series channel again. Which of these options do you prefer? Please people cast your vote in the community option. Option A XRP. Option B Ripple. Option C SEC. Due to the importance of 2024 as a year for Ripple and XRP to resolve matters with the SEC and other parties such as ZAC, today will be loaded with legalese. Additionally, there is the equally weighty matter of Ripple's IPO on the market. Here we are. The month of April will prove to be crucial for Ripple and XRP for the following reasons. April 2024 will be a critical month for Ripple and XRP. At the heart of the crypto payments company's protracted legal conflict with ZAC and the SEC, crypto enthusiasts welcome the new year with a ray of hope, and many investors are eager to see what the future holds. From the XRP community, to you. In April of 2024, the cryptocurrency market, the ZAC departure from Ripple Labs, and the continuing legal battles with the SEC will reach a crossroads. The reason behind this is that in April, two major court disputes involving Ripple and XRP are likely to conclude, which could reveal some intriguing developments. Significantly, the US SEC and a group of XRP investors led by Vlad Zakharevich are suing Ripple. Each side is suing the other, arguing that the other violated securities laws when it sold XRP to obtain capital. Despite the fact that the scheduled motion hearing for the ZAC vs Ripple litigation is January 11, 2024. The scheduled start date of the trial is April 15, 2024. On the other hand, the remedies litigation in the SEC vs Ripple case is scheduled to go on until April 2024. The last motion related to the remedies litigation is expected to be submitted on April 29, 2024, according to the court's timetable. Relevantly, Ripple is required to respond to the SEC's remedies brief by April 12, 2024. Monday, March 29, 2024. Just so you know, the SEC is going to respond to the defendant's opposition in the next Ripple remedies case. A federal court finally ruled in July 2023 that Ripple's institutional sales of XRP were unlawful in the long-awaited summary verdict in the SEC vs Ripple dispute. The court determined that the SEC's dividends and programmatic sales were not securities. The court has thus scheduled a remedies litigation to begin in February 2024 and continue until April of the same year. The litigation will concern the potential penalties that Ripple could pay for selling XRP to institutional investors. Bear in mind that XRP's value can be drastically affected by the results of these upcoming litigation. 3 to 6 months from now, you can get your hands on the highly anticipated Danu amount from this courtroom drama. There you have it. And that's it. Its inevitable denouement has finally arrived after nearly 4 years. This is probably going to happen, with Ripple paying all of the fines that the court has ordered. The impact will likely be substantial, but it will not be fatal. The SEC will go on to another target as soon as it stops smothering them. The price of XRP will begin to rise, which is great news for everyone who has invested in and supported the cryptocurrency. However, there's also the chance that XRP's credibility will stay the same. Once Ripple completes one project, it will go on to another. However, that seems very unlikely based on the following report. These tendencies should be considered in light of the 2024 Ripple IPO. An investment platform for firms seeking to go public, LinkedIn, detailed rising trends in its 2024 trend analysis. Ripple and other companies are preparing to join the booming initial public offering, IPO, market. Economic developments are impacting the investment environment, according to a platform that assists with pre-IPO investments. According to a recent article on X-Linkto, the IPO scene was quite quiet last year. Investors are preparing for opportunities that may come this year, though, as previously mentioned. So, in regards to this subject, in view of the expected IPO market surge and other encouraging economic signs, it outlined key favorable tendencies to monitor. There are some encouraging indicators that suggest a robust economy in 2024, according to Linkto. If one looked closely enough at the growth in GDP, it revealed an expanding economy. One of the things that the pre-IPO investing platforms brought up was the unemployment rate going down. An increase in consumer confidence and job security are indicators of this. In addition, LinkedIn noted an uptick in consumer spending. The platform suggests that these features can be useful for companies in the real estate market, considering an initial public offering. Furthermore, LinkedIn highlighted that investors should take solace in the fact that market volatility is on the decline. According to the Volatility Index, companies thinking about going public are more likely to attract investors when they have faith in the market, according to the idea's proponents. According to data collected from PitchBook, the late-stage business venture capital to demand ratio in the US is now 2.76 times, which is a considerable increase. Initial public offerings, IPOs, are becoming increasingly popular among entrepreneurs as a way to finance development and expansion, according to Regulator. This trend is expected to continue. Viewpoint regarding the Ripple IPO. Among the leading cryptocurrency startups preparing for an initial public offering, IPO, the San Francisco-based startup Ripple stands out. The crypto basic has often raised attention to instances that seem to imply the corporation is preparing for an IPO in the run-up to the predicted IPO market bubble of 2024. According to a Wall Street financial analyst, the initial public offering, IPO, ripple effect might start in May 2024. Another option is to think about 2025. Not only that, but other well-known crypto professionals have cautioned against jumping to conclusions regarding the timing of this anticipated event. They brought up Ripple's legal issues with the US regulator as an obstacle. Like I mentioned in my comment on the first news item, I think May 2024 is too soon for an initial public offering. Similarly, I find it challenging to predict in this instance. But before heading in the direction of an IPO, Ripple has to finish its cases, pay any fines, and get full legal clarity. In my opinion, summer of 2024 could be a good fit. That, of course, doesn't mean it will. The stock market will take a positive cue if they are ready, even if it takes longer than anticipated. Later on, Ripple will introduce further innovations like XRPL, a number of CBDCs, and the XRP ETF. How wonderful is that? On the other hand, expectations are rarely met with reality. So, for the time being, all we can do is wait. Alright, then, let's see what's now available. Even though we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves, become greedy, and imagine ourselves penning a yellow Lamborghini just yet, Bitcoin is making us happy with a surge to 47,000, which has defied all odds and is supported by hope for the soon-to-be adopted ETFs. It appears like January 10th is still quite a ways off. However, the SEC has yet to announce a verdict. Any moment problems might emerge. Nothing more than conjecture has been advanced thus far. Wait for the final ruling and dependable reporting on the topic before opening an account with 50x leverage. Dominance will be briefly covered. A very significant percentage increase was observed, standing at 54.3%. I think you're right, Ether and other cryptocurrencies can't take over unless Bitcoin starts solidifying. Stand up, all of you. Linking to the adored XRP at this very now. Obviously, nothing happened with it. You should know that the 6% growth is really ephemeral. Where does Bitcoin proceed from here, considering its tremendous dominance? Definitely not at all. Hold off on meddling in the market. Leveraged futures traders face the added challenge of potentially being stuck without a deposit if they do not have one. We will now wrap things up. Go ahead and let the SEC decide. Everything changed today. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Catch you later, farewell.